Morfydd, Charlie. Hey, congratulations. Second season of everyone has now watched the second season of Lord of the Rings of Power.
Oh,
Thanks,
thank you
Vic.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Now, with the second season under your belt now, how does the fandom is treating you so far? How do you enjoy Middle Earth?
Oh, love it. Um,
Yeah,
and I think something I've just really kind of loved about the fandom is there's so much craft and love of nature within the fandom.
yeah,
Um, which is something I find really lovely.
yeah. I'm absolutely I mean, it's the people. You do it for everyone that watches it, really, and you have to relinquish any sense of control and ownership over what you've done.
Mm.
Um, so I love hearing people's responses and being a part of this world. That feeling like we're the custodians of a really cool story, and I love sharing it with all the fans.
Yeah.
Well said. Now, of course, between season one and season two, the changes are very explosive, earth shattering or middle earth shattering that we could actually say. Do you feel like you're playing two different types of characters from season one to season two?
In a way, yeah, because the character is different externally. Um, Annatar is different to Halbrand, but they're both Sauron, I think. And
Mm.
that's the thing that I learned developing the Annatar character is that they are ultimately the same character then they're linked. Their like internal goal is the same
Mm.
to heal Middle Earth. So that was really fun developing the differences, but still connecting it.
Mm.
Morfydd, I know your characters have made a lot of changes. Do you feel it's almost very similar or different in its own way?
Yeah, I think after season one, she is forever changed. Um, and I think it's kind of a moment that could have led her to terrible things
Mm.
that is actually leading her towards peace and light. Um, but yeah, it was really fun kind of coming back to it and feeling that her status and power and everything was so different.
Mm.
And her idea about herself was so different.
Now, as actors for the both of you, because the changes of your characters change quite a bit from season one to season two, how does the energy between you two when you actually come to work, knowing that, the characters are very different?
I didn't let you see my character
No.
for the whole thing because it's not like because we weren't filming. We filmed for I don't know. It was nearly 10, nearly a
Yeah.
year basically.
We'd see each other in the stunt gym,
Yeah,
but I didn't see him in all his finery
yeah.
for quite some
And
time.
I'd forgotten this, but we recorded a birthday
Mm.
message for Morfydd
Yeah.
in the makeup truck, was it?
Yeah, and Charlie Edwards was like, Charlie is here, but he doesn't want you to see him. So he took it very
So I was
seriously.
singing in the back, or like speaking in the background, but I wouldn't go on the camera so that she didn't see what I looked like because it's
Yeah.
such a big thing for Sauron revealing it to Galadriel, like
Yeah.
this is what I've become because of you in a way.
Yeah.
Or you could have joined me and maybe you still will.
But to be honest, I could have seen the outfit because it is such a transformation. They did such an amazing job on hair and makeup and costume, but the biggest change was in your eyes. And
Oh
that was
yeah.
really shocking to me. It was just this empty void that suddenly was behind his eyes, whereas with Halbrand there'd been such warmth. And that was quite an amazing thing to behold.
Saying there's nothing behind my eyes.
I love both of your dynamics, whether it changed or not. So let me ask this, Charlie, why do you think Morfydd next to you is a perfect heroine to you?
So many different ways, but I think what the perfect heroine can be there is no perfect heroine, right? Because everyone that plays a heroine is completely unique. But I think that's what makes Morfydd such a perfect heroine, and but separate from that, an amazing actor because she has such a unique perspective on the world and is so incredibly herself and can be transformative within that because of her observations of humanity. And I think that's what makes her such a joy to watch on screen, but also more importantly, a wonderful person.
Oh.
And Morfydd, you could return the favor to him, making him a perfect villain.
Wrong.
Well, I do think that the people who play villains the best are people who walk through the world with a huge amount of kindness. And I think that it's kind of it's alarming to me how wonderful he is as a villain. And I think that Annatar is one of the best villains I've seen forever because he's so dastardly, but also you enjoy him. And that like I enjoyed watching him and he made me laugh. And I think yeah, Charlie being as far away from that as possible means he can go really deep into that.
That's a good point.
Well said. Well, it's a pleasure speaking to both of you. I can't wait to see more of this. So thank you very
Oh.
much for speaking
Thanks,
to us.
Geek.
Thank you very much.